But what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Jay Willie Silly, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure you follow my Twitch, subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. I had to put them down right quick. I gotta start eating them. Got them, man, down. I gotta start eating them. You know what I'm saying? When the videos start, because you know, when you taste something so good, man, you can't really talk like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta talk right now. You know, but we got I got a lot of debates to finish. You know, if y'all want to go find all the debates, it's in the NFL reactions, the NBA reactions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make a different playlist section for these. NFL reactions, NBA reactions, where all the debates will be. You know what I mean? But we got one Smeagol's Die Hard versus 10 NFL fans. And like I said, when it comes to the Smeagol's, man, honestly, I feel like last year that Super Bowl that y'all got it wasn't lucky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take that away from y'all. Y'all had a good team. You know, but I just feel like that defense that y'all had, like it was like with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a good offense, bro. You know, but it was like with us. You know what I'm saying? How we had a crazy defense, you know what I'm saying? And then Eli Manning, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have that such a good of an offense, but that defense was so freaking resilient, so freaking like fire that Eli didn't have to be as good on offense. You know, and like I said, I'm going to keep it real and I'm going to say it again. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Bro, for all the Smeagol fans, bro, this is what you don't want to hear. And shut your dang mouth and look at me when I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't look nowhere else. Look at me when I'm talking to you. There you go. Be like a little good boy you are. You know what I'm saying? This one thing that you goofy out boys don't want to hear. It's not the offensive coordinators. It's not them. That's why you haven't found the offensive coordinator yet, because everybody they already know. Bro, did your last offensive coordinator house get egged? Word on the street, you egged your house. You egged your offensive coordinator's house? Who the freak want to go to Philadelphia, bro? You seen how y'all acted when y'all won a Super Bowl? I've never seen fans act like that a day in my life. How you going to destroy your own city after winning a ring? Regular people just smoke cigars and go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the time. These folks tearing down traffic lights, destroying their own city while winning the ring. Nobody wants to come coach the Smeagol's because of you people. They don't want to get blamed for Jalen Dirt. Just like, bro, I think my man's had 4 offensive coordinators since he's been here. You know what I'm saying? You know, he has 4 offensive coordinators since he's been here. The problem isn't offensive coordinators, it's him. They know that he's limited. He's not a good thrower. He's a system QB. He only looks good because of the players around him. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Simple, bro. That good O-line that he has. He don't have to make quick reads as much. He don't have to stir off the lot. When do you really see Jalen Dirt having to really make tough throws? The man got at least 7 seconds in the pocket. So of course you're going to find somebody open. You know what I'm saying? You got like 3 all-pros on your O-line, bro. Then you got A.J. Brown. Then you got Devontae Smith. Probably won't have A.J. Brown because he probably requested a trade from your little trash self because he know you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody finna try to throw A.J. Brown under the bus. You know what I mean? Even though he did drop some passes, but you know what I mean? Now everybody finna try to attack A.J. Brown when A.J. Brown, the reason he getting so mad because he got a BJ quarterback. Everybody blame everybody else but that boy Jalen Dirt. You know what I'm saying? He the real problem. You gonna see, bro. This year was when you didn't have a number one defense. You have defense to bail them out. This is how you gonna look for numerous years. That Super Bowl that y'all won, that was once in a lifetime. You ain't getting that again. You ain't getting that number one defense. You ain't getting that again.
Jalen Hurts is outside of the top 5.
You think I give a damn what Skip Bayless has to say in a time like this?
I'm not setting garbage trucks on fire.
Are you guys trying to put down black rights?
Your whole identity is a QB sneak.
All of y'all teams suck, man. All y'all teams suck. I promise y'all.
We got him,
I promise you.
We got him.
All y'all teams suck. They all suck. What's up? My name is Donovan, and I'm here to defend the best team, the defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. Pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. I got several claims. I'm ready to see if anyone can either beat me in a debate or simply change my mind, but I doubt that. My first claim, the Philadelphia Eagles will win multiple Super Bowls before the Dallas Cowboys get one more playoff win. Get it. Bring it up.
You said multiple, so that means years.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, because again, we're gonna
right
win.
now,
we're gonna win this year, and then we're gonna win next year.
You're not.
So you didn't win this year, you know what I mean? So this video was basically when the season was going on. Basically, you're not gonna win this year. You lost to an injured Niners team, got exposed. You know what I mean? You're not gonna win this year. And when AJ Brown requests a trade, you're definitely not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? No more after that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just know, man, that O-line is really saving Jalen Dirk. But we gonna get into the video. I ain't gonna be pausing as much, but you know.
You guys,
it's cute.
It's been 30.
Really cute
it's been
to think
30
that
years.
because of yes, it has.
It's been 30 years since you not
30 years have we won?
Understand.
We haven't won in 30 years. You're absolutely right.
That's pathetic.
How many Super Bowls do you guys have?
2. So again,
Catch up.
Again,
Catch up. It's been a long time, my man. It's been a long time.
You guys right now are the third best team in the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
You have no defense. Mm-hmm. Everybody hates the owner, and
me included.
Exactly, exactly. I want you and everybody
Eagles
else
fan.
who wears the Jordans.
It was.
those
I hope
teal,
that you
those teal Jordan
have
13s.
a memory of the whole Super Bowl these last couple years, because it's not going to happen again. It's over.
You say
it's
that,
over.
and we've been to 2 Super Bowls in the
The
last 4 years.
quarterback
We've
can't
been to
make the top
3
10 when he's been in the Super Bowl twice. He's the same person as Brock Purdy without the tush push. He's the same person. 55 touchdowns. 55 touchdowns in his whole career, right? 55 touchdowns.
Don't you name Brock Purdy right now. Don't you name Brock Purdy right now.
55 touchdowns. How many of them were tush push?
I don't know. All I know is
33
touchdown. That's 33
because
touchdowns.
you have to do non-football stuff to make football plays. Let's get after it.
He is. Again, I noticed that you changed the conversation away from the Cowboys because you know that you have no opportunity to win a playoff game.
We're going to get one before y'all get another Super Bowl. I bet you we get 3 playoff wins before.
I was finna say, see, I really don't like neither of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I ain't say nothing. It's F them cowgirls. Honestly, I don't like them cowgirls more than them Smeagol's. You know what I mean? So that's really why I ain't say nothing, because I don't like either of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knowing either of your side, you know, but them Dallas Cowgirls, most definitely, you will not win a playoff game with Dak Prescott. You know what I mean? So he probably is right about that one. Even though I don't like them Smeagol's, you know what I'm saying? But he probably is right about that statement right there. You know what I mean? You will not win a playoff game with Dak Prescott. One thing about Dak Prescott, he gives Cowgirls fans hope. False hope. You know what I'm saying? He goes from having a good regular season. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't winning this year, you ain't winning, bro. You know what I mean? George Pickens, he not going to want to come back. You know what I'm saying? I think they talking about they franchise George Pickens. How you franchise tag? He only signed a 1-year deal. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, George Pickens is a free agent next year. You know what I mean? Franchise tagged him. You know what I mean? Where we get that at? Where they franchise tag who? I ain't hear it. You know what I'm saying? But George Pickens is a free agent, you Cowgirls fans. You know what I'm saying? So shut the freak up. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, like I was saying, bro, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, freaking both of y'all is pathetic. You know what I'm saying? It's a new dude in town, you know what I mean, named Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he gonna show y'all what it is. He beat both of y'all heads in. You know what I mean? Beat y'all head in and then beat y'all head in as well. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm confident. We here. We ain't going nowhere. No. We are the best fan base in all of sports. Got it.
Y'all the most delusional fan base out of all sports. I'm gonna keep it the most delusional out of all sports.
We ain't going nowhere. No. We are the best fan base in all of sports. Got it.
The worst.
Now, the concept of winning multiple Super Bowls is something that I think gets past a lot of fan bases. Because you look at the Bengals a few years ago, their fan base gets so jacked up because they're finally in the big game. They're telling everybody, we're here. We're going to keep winning Super Bowls. What has happened since then? They've fallen apart. They haven't made it back to the playoffs. As a Giants fan, who watched 7 years old Giants make it to the Super Bowl. Plaxico Burress shoots himself in the leg. Don't go back. 2011, they make it to the Super Bowl. Jerry Reese tears down the organization, and it's been bad since then.
Thank you. I've been saying that, man. I've been saying the only reason we've been losing, and nobody wants to listen to me, the only reason that we've been losing, but because of bad GMs and freaking bad head coaches, bro. We don't have that now, bro. That's all I've been trying to tell people. For the past 10 years, it has not been it's been the players for sure, because this freaking trash GM is freaking drafting trash freaking players. You know what I'm saying? You think Joe Shane drafted Daniel Jones at the 6th? I don't care what nobody say. Daniel Jones only played good for the Indianapolis Colts because he wanted a major contract. He's inconsistent, and it was starting to show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody acting like Daniel Jones ain't have a good season with us. So when Daniel Jones he leaves us and then start having a good season, you know what I'm saying? Now he had good season with the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Not good seasons, but he wasn't just always trash with the Giants. You know what I mean? He had a couple of good seasons. It was rare though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't consistent with it. But he know that Daniel Jones know that, you know what I'm saying, his next pay, he know if he go crazy this year, he gonna get a freaking max contract. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, bro, and I'm trying to tell, and when we, for me, do I feel like Super Bowl bound this year? Heck yeah. Y'all probably looking at me like I'm crazy. If the Patriots can do it, we can do it, bro. What the Patriots have that we haven't had? A head coach. What do the Patriots have that we don't have, bro? We got a D-line like the Patriots. We got a defense like the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? We got a quarterback like the Patriots. We got a wide receiver like the Patriots. We got a wide receiver core like the Patriots. The only thing that the Patriots had that we didn't have was a freaking head coach. They were trash. They were one of the worst teams in the NFL last season, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now they making the Super Bowl. You feel me? So, dead for real, I just feel like the problem with my team, bro, has been GMs and been bad head coaches, bro. I feel like the GM and the head coach been a problem, and we fixed that, bro. So I feel like we gonna be a 10+ win team easily, bro.
So just from the concept of winning multiple Super Bowls multiple years in a row before another team wins a playoff game, I think is a ridiculous notion, especially when you have 2 Super Bowls in the last, how many years has the organization been around?
Well, I'll say this. One, nobody on our team is going to shoot themselves in the foot.
You don't know that.
That's one.
You don't know that.
Exactly.
Giants fan, right?
Yeah.
We shouldn't even be arguing. We shouldn't even be doing it.
Argue about
let's
what?
laugh at them. Let's laugh at them.
Laugh at the Cowboys.
Because the Cowboys aren't doing anything.
That's fair. I'm not a Cowboys
They're not doing anything. They are not doing it. That is the entire premise. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about the Jets. I'm not talking about the Chargers. I'm talking about the most annoying fan base, the most annoying team. We have to join forces against them.
I'm all for hating the Cowboys.
Because they suck.
I hate Jerry Jones. I think Cowboys fans hate Jerry Jones as much as. Well, maybe we like Jerry Jones.
Yeah, exactly. I like Jerry Jones.
We like Jerry Jones.
And you know why we like him? You know why we like him?
It makes the organization worse and easier for the team to win the division.
Exactly. As long as they have, as long as they have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it?
I promise you, as long as you and I both know that as long as that senile old man is running the team, they are not winning any playoff games.
The notion of winning multiple Super Bowls very quickly, I don't think is a good premise to go with.
Now, mind you, I never said quickly. I never said quickly.
You think it'll be? Well, that's fair.
we can have another 10 years of a Cowboys drought.
Are they going to be the Browns? Is that what we're going with?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
You watched the Super Bowl, I'm sure, last year, right?
Of course.
Who was the best player on defense for the Eagles?
Man, there's a lot of people.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the dude who almost won Super Bowl MVP, which is Josh Sweat, no longer on the team.
That's what I just said. I said losing Josh Sweat. I said losing Josh Sweat, losing Darius Slay, losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I said losing them players. That was your best players literally on defense. I said that, bro. I said losing them players, you know what I'm saying, is going to make a huge difference, bro. And y'all wanted to think y'all was still going to have the #1 defense and all. Bro, most of the freaking people that you got, bro, you know what I'm saying, wasn't part of that freaking Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl, like, freaking run that you had with the freaking, with the what's the name, bro? What I was saying, bro, them 2 freaking Super Bowl freaking appearances y'all got, bro. You know, like freaking, like, bro, bro, I'm so mad right now, bro. I can't even speak right now, bro. What am I trying to say, bro? Bro, freak! You know what I'm saying? But, bro, like I was saying, though, bro, them 2 freaking Super Bowl appearances that y'all had, you know what I'm saying? They were very important pieces, you know what I'm saying, to that dang team. You know, so when they left, you seen a change when it came to the defensive side, bro. You seen a change. You got a Dory Jackson, you got Ringo, you know what I'm saying? You got all these new players, Jahai Campbell, you know what I'm saying? You got all these new players, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't a part of that Super Bowl success, bro. So I said, you know what I mean, that y'all losing them players, but was going to change the way that y'all look on defense, point blank period.
Captain of, or the heart and soul of the Eagles defense, Brandon Graham. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Also,
Brandon Graham.
Not on the team anymore. Who was their offensive coordinator last season?
Kellen Moore.
They're no longer on the team anymore. So this team that was put together, that was saved by Saquon Barkley, it's not the same team. They lost so many people on defense. Darius Slay is not there anymore. Bradbury, not there anymore. I'm not saying they're the best in the world, but this is the team.
CJ Gardner.
This is what we know. And if they're no longer there, we don't even have to worry about the Cowboys. Just the simple fact the Eagles are not winning multiple championships again.
Bradbury, especially in 23, was not great. Didn't even play all of last season. Brandon Graham tore his triceps, missed a lot of the season and the playoff run, came back just to play in the Super Bowl. So we got to the Super Bowl without Brandon Graham. This offensive system is fairly similar year in and year out because we have Jalen Hurts at quarterback. You have Nick Sirianni. All that continuity is there. The defense, I know y'all know who Jalen Carter is. I know y'all know who my white boy Cooper DeJean is. I know
Cooper DeJean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's very, very overrated, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like Cooper DeJean, bro, it's not a good cover corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, Cooper DeJean is not. He's not guarding the best wide receivers, bro. He's used in blitz packages. You know what I'm saying? He's a freaking punt returner. Like, bro, Cooper DeJean just freaking. He guards the worst freaking. He don't guard wide receiver ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, bro. He's using blitz packages and he's a punt returner. You know what I'm saying? So all that Cooper DeJean talk, bro, miss me with that BS, bro.
Y'all, I know y'all know about Quintanamo Bay and Quinyon Mitchell. So if you guys can please be quiet about the future all pros on our defense, you will see later this year.
We see later this year. Thank you for saying this. We did see later this year. We seen and exactly what we were saying turned out to be true. Yeah, we seen later this year. We seen it. Yeah. So thank you. So all that little yipping yapping you talking about, we seen it later this year.
Mitchell locks up Malik Neighbors 2 times.
I want to see him lock up George Pickens.
You'll see it.
I want to see him lock up George.
We're not worried about George Pickens.
Hey, tell him Malik Neighbors ain't getting locked up by nobody. Malik Neighbors the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Facts.
Ain't nobody locking him up.
Facts, especially not a rookie.
Next claim is that Jalen
Facts.
is the top 5 quarterback.
Oh, somebody get him. Somebody talk to him.
Not even close to top 5.
Talk to him.
Who's your top 5?
Top 5, we'll go automatic number 4. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. All right, now let's go a little bit further in. Justin Herbert. 4
interceptions in a playoff game? Yeah, I like that.
He's still...
Matthew Stafford?
He can throw the ball better than Hurts.
Matthew Stafford?
Listen, if we are in the skills challenge at the Pro Bowl, I love Justin Herbert. Right? He can hit all the targets.
Absolutely.
He can throw the ball in the net. That's awesome. I love his skill.
He's way better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is literally a system quarterback. There's literally nothing else. We've brought the defensive line so many times. All the time.
Who else?
Jared Goff. Matthew Stafford.
Jared Goff.
Matthew Stafford.
Easily Jared Goff.
Please, listen, I'm going to take his name off the list. Do not talk.
Did you not say Joe Burrow? You know what I'm saying, bro? Did you not mention Joe Burrow? I heard you say Josh Allen, Lamar Harden. You said Joe Burrow, right? Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Did you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, bro, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Let me go and see. I feel like Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback than Jalen Dirt. I'm going to keep it real with you. Baker Mayfield. Who else? You know what I'm saying? Do I like over Jalen Dirt? You know what I'm saying? That I feel like can really be a breakout quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'll say freaking Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? I'll say Jackson Dart. I'm going to keep it real with you. Jackson Dart's already breaking records, bro. Like, bro, you got to realize Jalen Dirt threw 18 for 5 the season before last. He threw 18 for 5. Played the whole season, threw 18 for freaking 5. Bo Nix is better than Jalen Hurts, but Jackson Dart threw 15 for 5 and only played 12 games. You know what I'm saying? Only played 12 games. I feel like the best quarterback coming out of the NFC East is going to be Jackson Dart. I don't feel like Jalen Dirt could have done what Jackson Dart did, y'all. Are we being real? You know what I'm saying? Are we being real, y'all? With a practice squad, with the injuries that Jackson Dart had to face, with the schedule that Jackson Dart had to go against, do y'all think that freaking Jalen Dart could have put up 15 touchdowns? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all really think that? So all I'm saying is, bro, give Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart already showed you what he would do to y'all, bro. That wasn't no coincidence that Jackson Dart put belt to booty. You know what I'm saying? Really, the second game that y'all won, and you know that, it was really supposed to be closer. You know what I'm saying? Kayvon Thibodeau snagged that ball out of Jalen Dart's hand, and they said it wasn't a fumble. You know what I mean? No whistle blew. You know what I mean? And then y'all scored on that drive, and then they took away a touchdown from us. That freaking pass interference call, Darius Slayton, they took that away from us, bro. So that really was supposed to be way closer than what it was. You wasn't supposed to score on that drive because that was a fumble. So you take that away, you know what I'm saying? And then the pass interference, it was really supposed to be like 27-31. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Like 27-31. You take away that TD, bro, you get that touchdown, bro, it's like 27-31, bro. You know what I mean? Straight up. Dallas Cowgirls been close both times. I'm telling you, bro. It is a new king in the NFC East, bro. And that's Jalen, and that's freaking Jackson Dart, bro. If Jackson Dart did it with this freaking wide receiver core, bro, and the hardest schedule in the league, remind y'all, bro, had the hardest schedule in the league. You know what I'm saying? You said JSN better than Malik Neighbors. Hey, bro, we can't really say that, bro, because Malik Neighbors, bro, his first year, over 1,000 some yards. You know what I mean? So can we really say that? And Malik Neighbors was on pace to being one of the best wide receivers this year, and he got torn ACL. So we really can't compare Malik Neighbors and JSN because Malik Neighbors was making noise, you know what I'm saying, before JSN. Let's keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Malik Neighbors' rookie season, you know what I'm saying, was making noise. Literally was like a top 10 wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So please, let's stop that, bro.
About system.
Malik Neighbors didn't even play, bro. So you can't compare JSN. You can't say Malik Neighbors nothing because his first rookie season he had over 1,000 yards while playing with 3 different QBs. I think Daniel Jones, Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock. You know what I'm saying? Played with 3 different QBs and still having over 1,000 some yards while JSN playing with Sam Darnold.
And try to use that
So you can't compare Neighbors.
And not say the same thing about
He's way better than Jalen Hurts. You could put Jamarcus Russell in the Eagles and he's a system quarterback and they'll win a Super Bowl. Are we kidding here? Way better than Jalen Hurts. That's what we're talking about.
You know what Stephen A. said about Jamarcus Russell, and you know that is not true.
If we know that's
yeah, for real. I definitely feel that.
Let's go on. Anyway, let's continue on with the conversation. We're getting too much into it. Matthew Stafford, Jaden Daniels. I'm going to throw Jaden Daniels right up there. I'm putting C.J. Stroud in there. I'm putting Jackson.
No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, C.J. Stroud definitely not there, but Bo Nix. Put Bo Nix on that line. Bo Nix. He's saying the same thing I've been saying, though, right? Right? Have I not been saying that? If you just watch Jalen Dart, you starting to see, like, dang, this man really a system quarterback, bro. Like, you just start seeing
Jaden Daniels. I'm going to throw Jaden Daniels right up there. I'm putting C.J. Stroud in there. I'm putting Jackson Dart in there. They call me right out here.
Yep.
Day one, all right? Come back to this video in 3 years and then
follow me
on Instagram and tell me I was right.
I'm telling you, bro.
But anyway, he's a system quarterback. He's not even a top 5 in any aspect. Not even in, like, I'll put him in the NFC a little bit. He scratches like 5 or 6 in the NFC, but like throughout the entire NFL, not even close.
Look how he's smiling. Why are you smiling so hard?
From a certain way, because you don't win anything. You don't know.
This guy's talking about,
you don't know anything.
Has the least amount of Super Bowl wins, and they're acting like they have the hottest head in the entire NFL. It's insane.
People who root for teams that go 4-13 and 6-11, all of them say one thing. You know who co-signs Jalen Hurts? Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, the top of quarterbacking in the profession. They know what they're seeing.
My man, we know what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody cares about you being Tom Brady and all. Like, we know what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you saying Tom Brady and all that, but we're right to have, just because, you know what I'm saying, they say what they say, that don't mean we can't say what we say. It's called opinions, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's called opinions. You feel me? And I just honestly, even with Alabama, bro, he got benched by Tua Tagovailoa. You know what I'm saying? He was that trash in the national championship, got benched. You know what I'm saying? He was trash, bro. Really always been a system quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's a system quarterback, bro. So, of course, he going to look good, bro. He's going to look good under what he has. You know what I'm saying? But us, we see through that, bro. So Peyton Manning probably can't see what we see. You know what I mean? See a good quarterback. So we're saying that he looks good because of who he has. That's what we're saying, bro. You know what I mean? He looks good because of who he has. that O-line that he has, 3 All-Pros. That's easy. Makes his job easier. You know what I mean? He don't have to make tough throws because he's in the pocket for 7 seconds, bro. So that makes him look good. That's what we're saying. So, yeah, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes, all these quarterbacks going to make it seem like, yeah, he good. They feel like he good. You know what I'm saying? Because they make him look good. But we see through the BS. Don't care about what Peyton Manning, Pat Mahomes talking about. We know football just like them. I don't give a dang what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like what I see a short route merchant. You know what I'm saying? I see a person that can't throw long balls for real. Can't make difficult throws. You know what I'm saying? Short route merchant, slants, drags, curls. That's all he throws. And a quarterback that just relies on his O-line. That's what I see. You know what I mean? That's what I see.
Know what Jalen Hurts.
I think they're blind.
They know. You think Peyton Manning's blind?
Yeah.
I don't know. All the hits he had, maybe he is blind. I don't know.
You think
He has a
Mahomes is
football
blind?
helmet
You think Mahomes
for a
is
head.
blind?
Yeah, low key. He's a little bit blind. Yeah, like, can I be honest? Out of the season, yeah. We can agree on that.
If you think that 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks
You don't care about what they say, bro.
don't know what they're talking about when it comes to quarterbacking, fine. That's okay.
Fair.
That is your opinion. The goal of the game is to win. And Jalen Hurts every single year has put himself in a position to help the
but
team
what Peyton
win.
Manning
Like 2 years ago, he threw 15 interceptions. Probably not that one. He didn't really put himself, his team in a situation with that. That's why they bring in Saquon, and they had to build this O-line around him.
Thank you.
They didn't throw the ball as much, and they can just put Saquon right.
That's what we're saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Peyton Manning and all the ones saying all that until he got his O-line. Now since he get the O-line, now he looking good. He was BJ, bro. They was finna bench him, bro, before he got all these, bro. Yeah, he was making the playoffs, but he was getting straight belt. They was finna bench him. They was finna bench Jalen Dirt before they got all these weapons. They was finna bench Jalen Dirt. They was finna bench him. He was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then once they built it around him, now he's turning into this freaking soup. Man, get the freak. We see through all that, bro. Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes and all the ones saying all that. When he didn't have these players, I can promise you that. But right when he got all these players, he just thrived now. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't thriving. He wasn't thriving without him. But now since he get him, now he gonna thrive now. You know what I'm saying, man? Get the freak out. Put Josh Allen on the Smeagol. I bet he do something. Put Joe Burrow on the Smeagol. I bet he do. You put Jalen Dirt on that Bengals team. You think they gonna go to the Super Bowl? On that O-line, you think they gonna go to the Super Bowl with Joe Burrow? What Joe Burrow had to do? Come on, bro, get the freak out my face. So if Kansas City, if Patrick Mahomes was on the Smeagol's freaking last year, and Jalen Dirt was on the Kansas City, he would have won. Freak out my face, man.
And then guess what happens? The tush push. All right. Okay. 55 touchdowns, 33 of them were tush pushes. All right. Like,
55 touchdowns and 33 of them was tush pushes. That's pathetic.
That's my opinion on that.
He 100% is top.
No, he's not. 55 TDs. Y'all know how pathetic that is? 55 TDs and 33.
So you mentioned how you don't want to hear about system quarterbacks. Well, we need to have this conversation because your quarterback is a system quarterback. All right. What are your thoughts on Brock Purdy?
I like Brock Purdy a lot.
Why?
He goes out there, he gets it done.
Does he do it by himself, or does he need his team in order to be successful?
I've seen a little bit of both. At first I wasn't super high on Brock Purdy.
Here we go with Brock Purdy.
In that Super Bowl run, I said he can actually do some stuff. And even last year, whenever everybody was hurt,
who he had in that Super run? Who Brock Purdy had in that Super run? He had Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, and I'm not saying you're not supposed to have help. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have help. That's what it's supposed to. You're supposed to have help, okay? You're supposed to. But I just feel like the help that people have make them better than what they are. I just feel like some people just lucky to get in a certain situation. That's how I feel. I feel like certain people are certain than others, like Josh Allen. He's not that lucky. So you know, same thing for who else? Matthew Stafford. Got Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, but you know, like he's not that lucky. Matthew Stafford ain't have an all powerful, you know what I'm saying, freaking offense. You know what I'm saying? Like all these, like even I'll say like even, I mean, shoot, Sam Darnold, you know what I'm saying, with Kenneth Walker and all that, but Sam Darnold was going crazy with the Minnesota Vikings, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even with Sam Darnold, you got JSN, you know what I'm saying? You got Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp not really how he used to be, but I'm just saying other QBs get lucky enough to get building around. So I just feel like that helped make them look better than what they are. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
a little sprinkling. I was like, hey, Brock Purdy can play. I like Brock Purdy.
Yes, he can play. But we've seen him when he has his Avengers, and we've seen him when he doesn't. What's the difference there?
Been saying
still, good quarterback when he doesn't have.
He only had one good season.
He's a decent quarterback, but can he get the job done without his Avengers?
Sometimes.
No. Sometimes it's not good enough. Same thing.
What
with
do you know
Jalen
about
Hurts.
good enough as a Cowboys fan?
That's
What do you
fine.
know?
We're not talking
What
about
do you
the
know
Cowboys.
about good enough?
We're talking about the Eagles right now. We're talking about the Eagles. Eagles, Jalen Hurts, same thing. With his Avengers, he makes the Super Bowl. Without his Avengers, he doesn't. Where's the difference?
Jalen Hurts has made, in the 4 years that Jalen Hurts has like been the day one starter, because he started some games and
made the playoffs
after like Wentz went out.
Lie.
Like day one starter. Made the playoffs every single year.
Got belt.
Made the Super Bowl twice. The 1 year where they did not make the Super Bowl, he had one of the worst defenses in the entire league.
Defense, right? Defense. And what did he have this year?
In the entire league.
The number one defense, the number one running back, the number one offensive line. It sounds like he needs a lot of help in order for him to be successful.
Great point.
They still, even mind you, even when they didn't have the best defense in the league, they still made the playoffs.
And then what?
Okay, you make the playoffs, but he still wasn't performing great. He just killed you with that line right there. And you have the best defense. You know how many quarterbacks don't got the best defense? Joe Burrow ain't got the best defense. You know what I mean? It's a lot of freaking quarterbacks that don't have the best defense to get the job done. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have a top-tier defense. If you like that, bro, you got to have a top-tier defense. You know what I mean? So he has to have the number one defense in order to thrive. That's basically what you're saying. He has to have the number one O-line. He has to have that in order to thrive. That's basically what you're saying. So if he don't have that, then he sucks. Basically what you're saying.
Happened.
They lost. They didn't win.
Slapped.
Yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl.
And
but he was still able to carry a team that had one of the worst defenses in the league to the playoffs. Something that a lot of other players can't say.
But the top 5, top 10 quarterbacks, they get it done without that help. They drag their team.
Who else?
We're talking about Jalen Hurts right now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying dragging people with no help.
The quarterbacks that you know.
Josh Allen drags. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You want me to name him? Josh Allen drags. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow has been dragging. Patrick Mahomes has been dragging. Okay, he had a defense, but let's look at the offensive side. We're gonna talk about defense, but let's look at the offensive side, bro. What all-pro wide receiver has Pat Mahomes had the last two Super Bowl wins that he's had after Tyreek Hill left? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? His O-line is not like Jalen Hurts. His running back is not like Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? So Pat Mahomes was dragging. Joe Burrow has been dragging. Josh Allen has been dragging. If you want to keep it real, you know, we talking about on the offensive side, you know what I'm saying? Bo Nix really has been dragging. If you want to keep it real with you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a good core, but it's not like Jalen. I can name a lot of teams, bro, that's not like Jalen Hurts. Like, bro, you was not supposed to lose to no whiners, bro. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. With the offense you got, you lost to an injured whiners team. That right there shows me what type of player you are. Surely Oli.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all the greats, all those Mahomes.
They're not playing right now.
Mahomes.
I know that Mahomes is the best quarterback in the
Joe
in the
Burrow.
I'm putting him ahead.
Lamar Jackson and
those four are stamped.
Absolutely.
Those 4 are stamped. Yes.
Stafford. He's done it.
Back is broken.
Right now.
Back is broken. Back is broken, but he finna do something that your quarterback couldn't do, and that's winning MVP this season. But back is broken. And had a better season than your quarterback, but back is broken though. But he's finna do something your quarterback never done.
Back is broken.
But he's done it.
And also last year, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles beat Stafford and the Rams.
Barely. Saquon Durant.
Without the help,
they would have won.
He does it.
Thank you.
Wait, please. Wait, I'm sorry. They played like 8 weeks prior. They played 8 weeks prior, and Saquon had one of the best rushing days of all time. And they played at SoFi Stadium. It was sunny. It was green grass, and he ran for 250. I don't want to hear anything about if the snow wasn't there. If the
playoff game, bro.
They would have beat the Rams, and they did it.
Nah.
Please do not say that. She tried to say. She tried.
Switch it to Saquon?
No, I mean she tried to say something crazy.
She didn't say nothing about Saquon.
She tried to say something crazy.
They lost
She tried to say something.
by 1 point because of the snow.
She tried to say, man.
Not the same.
Even in that game, Jalen Hurts, 44-yard touchdown.
Y'all should have lost that game, bro.
He only does it on the tush push. 44 yards, stiff arming guys, breaking tackles, get into the end zone. You know that when we get to the playoffs and when we get to the Super Bowl, all of this stuff that everybody wants to see, Jalen Hurts, he'll show you. He'll show you because he did it.
He only shows us when he has the pieces around him to do it.
He did it 3 years ago. He did it last year.
To be known as one of those guys, you got to do it without those pieces there. Those are real football players that bring their team up. That's greatness. He's on his way, but he ain't there yet.
You said Matthew Stafford. The last time Matthew Stafford did it by himself.
He had Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? He had Cooper Kupp. That's it, bro. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a good tight end too as well. You got Saquon rated 3 All-Pros. You know what I'm saying? So please let's not try to compare that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. You know what I'm saying? So Matthew Stafford definitely, you know what I'm saying, so please, bro.
Carried his team or whatever. He had Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown winner. He had Aaron Donald, arguably the best defensive player of all time. He had Jalen Ramsey. He had all these guys. So you can't use that for Matthew Stafford to say.
But Matthew Stafford had that on the defensive end. You got to understand Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the offensive end. I'm really talking about the offensive end, bro. Aaron Donald on the defensive end. Jalen Ramsey on the defensive end. We're talking about the offensive end, bro. You know what I'm saying? The offensive end, bro, he didn't have twice as the help as freaking Jalen Durant had. He didn't have a Saquon Durant. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp was like that. I ain't gonna lie, having Cooper Kupp, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have a dynamic duo, A.J. Brown and freaking Devontae Smith, who can both go for 1,000 yards. You know, he had OBJ, but OBJ got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He have an all-pro O-line. He have 3 all-pros in his O-line. So that's what we're saying, bro.
He could be a top 5 quarterback and disregard all the help that he had.
I'm agreeing with
and
you
then when
about
Jalen
those
Hurts has,
points.
and then when Jalen Hurts
saying
has,
is that
now
you're
he's
not realizing that Jalen Hurts is those quarterbacks. He's those quarterbacks that need the help. You're missing that point.
No, you said Stafford was top 5 because you said that you're taking him over.
Yes,
I'm saying you said Stafford was top 5, and the last time that Stafford got it done in the way that you said, he had all of these all-stars, all of these Pro Bowlers, all-pros,
that was a while ago, right?
And he got it. And he got it done.
Considered a top 5 quarterback. What does that say about your guy?
I'm saying he's not.
Just one.
He's not.
And not a top 5 quarterback.
He's not.
With all the help.
To you.
Have you been watching the ESPN and Sports Center? Where you got Jalen Hurts at?
Are you taking quarterback opinions from Kendrick Perkins?
I'm definitely not taking from Perkins. But is
that what you're doing?
Is Perkins the only one saying it?
Is that what you're doing?
Have you been watching? Have you been looking at your Instagram? Have you been looking at your social media? Jalen Hurts is outside of the top 5.
You think I give a damn what Skip Bayless has to say in a time like
definitely
this?
Definitely out of the top 5. But in a lot of people's conversations, he's not even in the top 10. And that's a bad conversation to be in when you just won the Super Bowl. You were in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Everybody's supposed to be giving you all the praise right now, and you still not getting it?
I understand,
that ain't it, brother.
I understand why though. When you are having the amount of success that Jalen Hurts does, it's easy to hate. It's easy to hate on him, especially when he doesn't do it the same way that you guys want him to.
Nobody's hating, bro. We're just speaking facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody had a team like Jalen Dirt. I cannot name one freaking quarterback, you know what I'm saying, that had a team with that Super Bowl win like Jalen Dirt. Name one quarterback in the whole entire league that had everything like Jalen Dirt had, bro. Number 1 defense, number 1 O-line, freaking top 5 wide receiver core, number 1 running back. Who had that, bro? Bro had the number 1 dang near everything, bro. You telling me if Josh out, that's what people saying it's not impressive, bro, because if you put any other quarterback, you know what I'm saying, on that team, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, if you put them on that team, they're winning a ring, bro. But if you put Jalen Dirt on any of their teams, is he going to win a ring? Absolutely not. So, yeah, we're just looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bro, you got all this right here, you know what I'm saying? But still ain't putting up crazy numbers.
Just because
he still ain't putting up crazy. He still ain't putting up MVP numbers. Man, with the freaking team, with the offense that freaking Jalen Dirt has, he's supposed to be putting up MVP numbers. You know what I'm saying? How the season before last, bro. Your Super Bowl Super Bowl MVP, bro, the man threw 18 TDs and 5 interceptions. That's all you can do with that. With the number 1 defense, with the number 1 O-line, with the number 1 running back, with all the 18 TDs and 5 interceptions. Come on, bro. That's all you can do? And Jackson Dart this year only played 12 games and threw 15 for 5?
Jalen Hurts is
bro.
You're supposed to do it.
Josh, bro, if Josh Allen and all them other freaking Joe Burrow, bro, they would be putting up crazy numbers, bro. they had the team you had.
As one of those guys, you got to act like one of those guys. And one of the ways ways you do it is get rid of the tush push. Act like a real football player.
Yeah, get rid of that tush push. Goofy.
Now, are you saying he's a top 5 quarterback because you're putting him in the same tier as Mahomes and Josh Allen? Or because there's a big difference between arguing from being the 5th best versus the 2nd right behind Mahomes because you value Super Bowls. So where are you coming from when you're making it?
Yeah, no, I think Mahomes is in the tier of his own. And I think I have.
Hey, chat, how long I been streaming, chat? How long I been streaming? Y'all tell me. Tell me when I get to 3 hours.
Burrow, Allen, Lamar in their own tier. And then Hurts is right there in that next tier.
So you don't think there's anyone you can make an argument for being the 5th best?
Listen, I think you can make the argument. I think it's the wrong argument to make, but it is a possible thing that you can say. But right now, Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
I don't even think he's the best in the NFC East. I think from what we've seen from Jaden Daniels from the Commanders, we've had a lot of talk about Jalen Hurts and the supporting cast that he's had around him. And then we look at what Jaden Daniels just accomplished as a rookie, close to 900 rushing yards, through the roof completion percentage as a rookie. And look at the guys he's throwing to. We have Olamide Zaccheaus as his 2nd leading receiver. A lot of people probably don't even know that. And his tight end is a guy you guys tossed aside a few years ago. I know 7 years ago. Zach Ertz.
I know Zaccheaus. Why? Because he was on the Eagles right before. And
there's a reason they got rid of him.
Jalen Hurts was making him look good. He was making him look solid.
Look what the Commanders have done in the offseason. They went to the NFC Championship. Yes, they got beat because they don't have the roster that the Eagles have. But with the young quarterback, they've added Laramie Tunsil. They drafted Josh Connerly. They need to get the Terry McLaurin contract done. I don't know why that hasn't happened. But when you look what he accomplished as a rookie with sub-star weapons around him compared to what we have from Jalen Hurts, and you have Jalen Hurts dead last in the NFL in pass attempts. You have a 2,000-yard rusher. Now, I don't hate Jalen Hurts as much as they do, but I think there's a much better argument for guys to be the 5th best quarterback in the NFL. You could even make an argument for Baker Mayfield, who threw 41 touchdown passes last year.
It sounds like you guys are making pre-excuses for what he says is about to happen to apparently every rookie, and the sophomore slump is coming for Jaden Daniels. And so if that sophomore slump is coming and they don't get the Terry deal done, their offensive line isn't fixed. It seems like the down year is about to happen. My next claim is that the Philadelphia Eagles.
So yeah, that right there, you know what I'm saying, is part 1. You know what I'm saying, part 1 of the freaking, you know what I'm saying, of the freaking debate. You know what I'm saying, we're gonna do a scare reaction, but that's part 1 right there. You know what I'm saying, of the freaking debate. You know, like I said, man, Smeagol fans, man, delusional. You know what I mean.